Welcome back to Fight Camp Eternal. Once again, this is Coach Hussein. And in today's video, we're going to go over throwing the lead hook. Okay? Not only are we going to go over throwing the lead hook to the head, but we're also going to go over throwing the lead hook to the body. Okay? So I'll shoot this in the southpaw stance, and then I'll revert over to the orthodox stance as well. But right now, we're going to start at southpaw since I'm facing the camera in this way. Excuse me real quick. So when you're throwing that lead hook, one thing you don't want to do, I touched on this in a reel I posted a few days ago. When you're launching your lead hook, one tendency beginners have in particular is they drop their hand and then they bring their hand this way, okay? The problem with that is when you're throwing the circular strike, any straight punch is going to beat that. With the lead hook, you want to keep it as tight to your face as possible while forming a circle from your jaw to your opponent's jaw, okay? I mentioned in that video, in that reel, that you lean in and then you throw, but you don't have to do that. Right from here, you can just go right into it. I pivot my lead foot and I turn my hip all the way around as I form a circle from my jaw to my opponent's jaw, okay? So once again, I'm coming here, I'm opening up, I'm going right here, right from there. I want to go straight into it as opposed to leaning in and then coming this way, okay? You can slip, but when you slip, it should be because a punch is coming in. So when you slip, it should look like this, okay? But if you're just going straight with the head, just go straight in, okay? Just like that. You don't want to open up wide, bring your hand here. You definitely don't want to open up here. So I'm going straight in, okay? Throwing the hook like that, you can still get hit with the straight punch, but it won't be the same as throwing the hook here. It won't be the same as dropping their hand here like you're throwing an uppercut and bringing the hook back around, okay? Because one of the mistakes you make is you think you're throwing the hook correctly when you do that because you're focused on the end result, as opposed to actually going through the whole process step by step. So what I'm doing is here, I'm right here, I'm opening up my hand, keep my hand on line, and then I bring my hook around, okay? So when I'm here, once again, just like that. And I'm also turning my foot, pivoting my lead foot, and bringing my hip all the way around, okay? So when I face the camera, the way you should look is right here, okay? Just like that. Just like that. So that's throwing the hook to the head. If I'm throwing the hook to the body, the mechanics is the same. Now I can throw a hook to the body without having to dip low and throw, okay? This is then where I bring the hand here. So I come here. Actually, you do have to bring in because you have to look as though you have to bring your body off the center line, your head off the center line. So I come here and then I go hook to his body. I have to stay low is what I mean. So I can come here, hook to his body, but I also come back up top. So I can slip here, right here. Still throwing the hook to his body, okay? So I come here, hook to his body, hook to his head, I can combo into that, okay? Once again, I slip here, I can stay low, and then come here. If I slip his punch and then he has another punch, then I'll roll with the hook. I slip here, and then I'll roll here, right here. As I roll, I bring his head, I roll underneath his punch, and bring the hook right around as well at the same time. I slip, roll, right here, okay? Once again, slip, roll. As I roll, my punch is coming out at the same time, okay? I don't slip, roll, and then throw my hook. I slip, and as I roll, that's when the hook is coming out, okay? But I can also come in. I can also, from a distance, I can fake with my rear hand here. That opens up the body right here, and then I come back up. I can rise up, throw like a shovel hook. So I feint here with the rear hand, then as I stand back up to in my stance, I throw that hook right here, okay? It looks like an uppercut, but it's really like a shovel hook. So imagine grabbing your opponent's floating rib. That's the idea. But I can also just throw a standard hook. Slip, throw a feint here, and then right there, okay? And I'll also always make sure that I get that pivot, okay? You can throw the hook without the pivot, but when you pivot with the lead foot, you get more torque, you get more power out of it. So I can throw here, without the hook, without the pivot, But when I had to pivot, it's a whole lot better. And it's also more comfortable on the body as well. Okay, so once again, to kind of recap, when I'm throwing my hook punch, I don't want to drop here, then throw, I'm going to go straight in. Just like that, okay? And it works the same way in the opposite stance. On the lead hook, right here, it's the same way. Same exact way. Okay? And the same thing with hooks to the body. I feint, I get right here, just like that. I feint as I roll. Feint up top to his head. When I feint, I change level, then I bring that hook to his body. Okay? Now I can double up at the same time. Here, just like that. So from the side, I slip here, hook. Okay? So this has been a tutorial on how to throw your lead hook. Okay? If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friends, save it, study it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, train daily.